Okay, hi everybody. Today we are going to talk about the main components of what blood is made of. So please refer to page 7 of your notes, right? Okay, so blood is made up of red blood cells, it is made up of white blood cells, it is made up of platelets, and it is made up of plasma. Okay, so the blood in your body, okay, if you are able to actually separate them, this is how it will look like. The red blood cells will be at the bottom over here, and it will look very dark red, followed by your white blood cell and your platelets, and then this yellowish looking thing will be your plasma. Okay, so red blood cells will contain a red pigment called hemoglobin. So this hemoglobin is very important because it will bind oxygen to the red blood cell, so that the red blood cells will be able to carry the oxygen from the lungs to all parts of the body. Okay, what about white blood cells? Okay, so white blood cells, they destroy bacteria and other foreign bodies. They also produce antibodies that help trigger a response to remove the bacteria or virus during an infection. Okay, so I'm going to show you a video on white blood cells from YouTube over here. Alright, okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay, so this is actually your white blood cells. Okay, your white blood cells, these are actually your bacteria. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so this one is your white blood cell. Okay, this one will be your bacteria, right? So this shows you, right, how the white blood cells actually come to actually destroy your bacteria. Okay, so I will just stop there. Okay, that is just to give you an idea of how the white blood cells work to actually destroy the bacteria and other foreign bodies. Alright. Okay, so again, this will show you how they do it, right? So the white blood cells will produce antibodies, and then this will enable the white blood cells to detect and destroy the foreign substances. Okay, so they produce antibodies to protect our bodies against foreign substances such as bacteria and virus. So this helps us to keep our bodies healthy. Now the thing is that the white blood cells, they can also detect and reject foreign tissues or organs. Right? So this is not good because sometimes when there is a liver transplant or a kidney transplant, sometimes the white blood cell does not know that this kidney or liver transplant is needed by the patient. So they automatically will go and attack or reject the kidney or liver, right? So that's why when we have patients who need kidney transplant or liver transplant, it's very important that they have a match. So you always hear, oh, the person must have a good match, the kidneys must match. What does match mean? Match actually mean to make sure that the kidneys from the person that is donating and the body of the person that is receiving, it will be such that the patient who is receiving will not reject the donor's organ. All right. And then there are some viruses like HIV, which is will become very dangerous to our body. Why? Because HIV causes the body not to be able to fight simple infections, because HIV actually destroys the white blood cells, right? So it actually comes in and it destroys the white blood cells. So once it destroys the white blood cells, and then the white blood cells cannot attack and destroy the virus, cannot attack and destroy all the other bacteria like the flu virus and all this, then eventually the body will lose its soldiers lah. Basically, the white blood cells are like your soldiers, right? So the body will lose its soldiers, and over time you will get sick. So for someone who has like HIV, even a simple fever will take very long to cure, right? Even a simple flu will take very long to cure. HIV, over time, the disease, the virus, the HIV virus, if someone has a HIV virus over time, if it's not properly contained or managed, will eventually develop into AIDS. Okay, next one, page 9 will be platelets. Okay, platelets stop bleeding at wound by forming a mesh and clotting blood. So if you fall down, right, you realize that after some time the blood will actually dry up, right? Okay, and the blood will eventually stop flowing from your body. So how does that happen? So the normal blood vessels look like this. If you actually fall down and injure yourself, right, this is your injured blood vessel. What happens is that the platelets will come and form a blood clot, right, and then this will prevent the blood from coming out from your body. Okay, and then finally plasma transport substances. Plasma is the one just now that you saw, the yellowish thing, right? So plasma will actually be the one that will help to transport carbon dioxide and digested food all around the body, right? Okay, so the four main components that make up your blood you must know. Okay, your red blood cell, what does it do? Your white blood cell, what does it do? Platelet, what does it do? And then finally your plasma, what does it do? All right. Okay, so that's all for today from me. Thank you.